So my friend told me he found a pretty cool Pokemon fan game to play and I said sure, let me look into the game first. I was convinced pretty quick. First off, literally the title of the first video I found on the game by the legend Zwicko himself was Pokemon Myth is the best fan game of 2023. It's been 2 years, but this game is brand new Fakemon, regional variants, and your starter is an Eevee which can evolve into any of the 18 types, which was crazy. I had to play this game for myself and wasted no time at all. Before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as only less than a percent of you guys are subscribed and it will mean the world to me if you hit that red button.
Thank you for tuning into Channel Space, the best place to be for your Mitten news. The region is experiencing the worst increase in warm weather and climate change yet. Is a Pokemon causing this? Maybe something we haven't discovered. Who knows? Professor Bree and his research assistants are searching for the answers as we speak. Will we survive these harsh weathers, or will it corrupt our region?
That is unnerving to hear, but that doesn't matter right now as my mom and I just moved to this new place and we're not gonna let this upset us. My mom even took the liberty of catching me an Eevee because I told her I wanted to become a Pokemon trainer. I was thrilled to have an Eevee as my first Pokemon and named it Slytherin. I exited the house and ran into Marcus over here. He's doing research for his dad and challenges me to a battle, saying that if I won, he'd convince his dad to give me a Pokedex. I just met you bro, but thanks for the offer. There's new moves in this game which was cool to find out. Eevee took care of Marcus's 2 Pokemon and I took up his offer of getting myself a Pokedex. His dad gives us a speech on what an amazing opportunity we have when Marcus rushes off on his journey before he can even finish. Marcus's dad tells me that if I met someone called Vanilla, I should say hi for him because she is the champion of the region and also began her journey with a gift Eevee from him. I head out on my journey and found Marcus at the sewer entrance. I gave him his stuff as he asked me to accompany him in the sewer so he could catch strong poison types. I agree, but first I need to go get myself a second Pokemon, and if I'm not mistaken, this cave houses the never before seen regional variant of Riolu. I caught it and named it Bane and followed Marcus into the sewers. A shiny Zubat? Please don't tell me he's about to catch it. Do I seriously have to watch this guy catch a shiny? Damn. Marcus says he's gonna take part in the gym challenge, which I plan on doing too. I caught myself a regional form of Pidgey to add to the team because the next major fight was slightly tricky. I headed into the next gym village, which was Eclipse Village. Marcus was standing in front of a cave and he challenges me to a fight and well, it was tough. I had Eevee take down both his shiny Zubat and his Kokolin with ice balls. I had to use a potion to keep Eevee healthy long enough, but once those two were dealt with, the regional Pidgey beat his Rufflet while Riolu beat his Vulpix. Marcus and I go and explore the cave where I come across the evil Team Astra. Rivero and Regina tried to copy Jesse and James' whole flow.
He copied my whole fucking flow! Word for word, bar for bar!
With their introduction, but I managed to defeat both of them pretty easily. They drop the Ruined Crown and flee, and Marcus suggests that we return it to the library. That doesn't seem to be the best course of action, but we do so anyway and find out more info on Team Astra from the librarian. It turns out Team Astra's leader Zeru is the former champion of the Sabrine region, and is rumored to have never lost with his main Pokemon. The reason he's the former champ despite not losing because he was disqualified from the Pokemon League for stealing his opponent's Pokemon after winning. That's cruel. Marcus wants to get strong enough to stop Team Astra for good, but we have to take it one step at a time as we need to get our first gym badge. While I was doing the gym puzzle, I found myself a regional fire-type Mareep which I added onto the team. I did some training which allowed Mareep to evolve into a Flaffy. I battled gym leader Kilo and he was dispatched fairly easily. I set up with Flaffy which caused him to switch out his Caitlyn with his Torkoal. Torkoal will want to explode, so I switch into my Ghost-type Riolu to absorb it. Torkoal self-KOs itself and out comes Caitlyn, which also gets dispatched by Riolu after hitting it with a couple of Shadow Claws. Flaffy finishes up the battle defeating his Growlithe, which handed us our first badge. Nice!